This is an important update from the government about coronavirus. We all need to stay alert so we can control the virus and reduce the risk of infection. To stay alert, you must remain at home as much as possible. Work from home if you can. Limit your contact with other people. If you have to go out, keep your distance from others, 2 meters apart where possible. Continue to wash your hands regularly. Do not leave home if you or anyone in your household has symptoms. Stay alert. Control the virus. Save lives.
Good morning, good afternoon, good night, good evening, one more time depending on your time zone. This is Radio Biafra USA 2. This morning we gathered again. Today is 26th day of May 2020, and we are all gathered to talk about issues that concerns us. I've just noticed so many people are commenting now about what is going on. They're calling themselves the leaders of Igbo. That medium and when it starts, the rain is falling, but believe me sincerely, it's going to soak all of you before you start becoming your senses. Because I listened to a few of them, not that I'm interested in bringing them to my program, But I listened to this one in South Africa. I was listening to him and the way he was talking as if, the problem we have, that problem will never leave us. The problem we have is just something that is embedded in our DNA. We are so full of ourselves that if it is not me, why should it be somebody else? But because you're wasting your time. You are wasting what? Your time. Agbachese outeche ofe niile akwefo asina ako fechasi omegene odara wo. Ako, you know what they call ako? Ako is this insects, that fly around. Their wings are always, based on the fact that they are not made to fly. Actually, they're supposed to be things that insects that walk on the floor. But because when they get out first, they have the wings, and when the wings break off or fall off, now they fall to the frog, into the toad. We use them for breakfast. That's exactly what is happening. They are talking about this nobody's. They are running around on Nnamdi Kanu, but you know what? He is the one that has the weapon. But if you're wasting your time. Already. There is nothing you can do. You keep jumping around him. He is very modest, even giving you people some credits. Just listen to him. That man in South Africa, I listened to him from beginning to the end. He is jumping around and calling all the Ndibo ana Pokasafa. You're wasting your time. Onye Jidemma Nnamdi Kanu. He is the one. Osoge Mazi, whatever the top of day with 90 years, it does not make any difference. Onye Jezioku Wezioku Chineke Ekego Onya Keri eno ifo ya, and there is nothing we can do about it. Can start fooling ourselves. I'm tired of getting calls from these people that always thought when I will flee. Right? They are ashamed of themselves. I don't even want to discuss it anymore. Our leader said it in the last broadcast. I see everybody now $1 every month. Since what year came in here up to today, only 30-something thousand came to go in that account. To tell you how we love money, $1 or $2. It's a problem. From the beginning, I always said it. It's so small. The money is so small, but you see, you tend to forget it. If you don't make pre-arrangement, just tell your bank every month, just $1. If you do it and I do it and everybody does it, it's okay. But this one year every month, IPOB $1, Biafra $1, you will not be able to remember it. Oh yeah, if I had that is the point. That's where the whole thing is going. Everybody's running helter skelter now. And I run a gate, I run a that bridge. Is that the boundary of Biafra? Yeah, you see, the more all I come and email even don't wait till the last minute. When we're in the secondary school, there's something we call time boku. Time boku is at the beginning of the year. As soon as we're back in school, everybody's jumping and jumping and jumping. Yeah, say I go out and say, don't worry, boy, time boku. Time boku means that it's much time to read. But when the exam time, when it gets very close, you discover that we don't have any time. Time no boku again. You see people burning the candle at night, putting their lantern just to read. But they had a whole year to do that. They didn't do it. They waited until the last minute when the exam is about a month to come. Now they start burning their light, and you see the person in the morning, he even goes to the exam, he's not even concentrated because he didn't sleep at night. Or the same thing they may now. Nnamdi Kanu started shouting on this thing long before most of us even knew about it. Some are drawing it way back to 2013, 2014. Yeah. Most of us were not there. We don't even know what happened. They've been talking about today. Everybody's running helter skelter. Everybody's Ndibo, you come together. Orube. You people are wasting your time. All of them from beginning to end. Man, South Africa. I'm listening to you. This is a very simple thing. Call Nnamdi Kanu and ask him how what are we going to do? How can I have a solution? If you think you can find a solution for yourself, keep trying. You see, Iyke? Okowa, I remember when I was saying it here. Okowa, one day Ipob, you just call them. Go Mokodia, give them an arm to help you. You know, I can do it on my own today. Even the people, the full, these are able-bodied soldiers. They are not Alamajiris. Alamajiris is also Omaka. Even like Mohammed today, I read something. He is saying that the people migrating are businessmen. Businessmen are migrating through trailers, no rice. They are businessmen going from the north to the south to do business. When you are outside of business, then you hide yourself in a trailer that has rice in it. These people, they have planned. They are ready. They are ready. But you know what? Let us keep fooling ourselves. Keep fooling yourself. It's a very simple meeting. No problem. Are they going to achieve anything? No. Nothing. Because they move into their family. When they go into their family and wipe some of them out, then they will know. They buy Kanela now. There's something that I listened to yesterday, and I think the clip that I need you to listen to also.
No Iyke, Biafra land.
Yeah. I'm looking at the video here.
Also abatago Awusa abatago.
It's going to money more here, nearly. It's here. The sea. I prefer an Biafra because
we have some of them here in New York.
Oh, hey, Biafra.
Yes.
Ụmụnne m adịkwa m n'ụbọchị nke tata. Ozi m wetara ụnụ n'ụbọchị nke tata bụ ihe na-eme n'Ogbunike. Ihe na-eme n'Ogbunike na Biafra land. Ihe na-eme n'Ogbunike na Anambra, the first son of Biafra. Because Anambra is the first son of Biafra. When I was telling my people, some friends or some people from Biafra land, especially Igbo speaking Biafra, when I was discussing with some friends, I'm telling them, you see all this thing that is happening in Ebony, very, very soon it will come in Anambra. They were telling me that I'm joking, that Anambra is this, Anambra is that, Anambra is powerful, Anambra is heavy, Anambra is mighty. I was trying to tell them. I always tell them, because I tell people, say, me and they think deeply. If river name in Ebony, oh yeah, be Anambra very soon. Oh yeah, na kowari and the man na ba. Oh na who governor on the Anambra, or what will you be ano? We no be Anambra go si ono. Na ndi Fulani no na government ya. So obu na ndi Fulani no na government ya. Ke iyo ju ede uka abu na Fulani ya abata go Anambra. Nke a bụ ihe nlesi na-ewetara ụnụ n'ụbọchị nke taata bụ ihe na-eme n'Ogbunike. Esi ndị Ogbunike because ụdị ndị a na-akpọfe eze ọkọ igwe, ndị Igbo a na-akpọkwa ezibita. Esi ndị Ogbunike nwụkwuru nanụ, ya bụ ndị kpọbatara ndị Fulani wee na-enyefe anyị n'Ogbunike na Biafra land. Ogbunike n'ime Anambra ka ọ na-enyefe anyị. Fe wee na-awụ ifuru onye ntasa ozi na-agba anyị ife na-eme ebe afọ na-agba anyị n'ebe akafabi na fa nwụrụ ngwa agha na fa nwere everything ha eji wee kwado na ha akwadogo onwefa. Ka ụnụ na-awọchị vidiyo agwụgwụ na-ekwu okwu a na-awọchịkwanụ the pictures. Efu ndị niile ụlọ fụ ndị agha niile a because faje niile bụ ndị agha niile a fanụ ego ba ya already. Fan ego na Biafra land already. Ife fa na-achọ na-abụ ka enyefe ụda. Ị na-awọchị fancha niile na-afụ na fancha niile eji obere redio. Fa na-ejisi redio. Ife fancha ejila redio bụ ka nwa oge ahịa nye ha. signal. mana ife m na-agwa unu bụ na this AC Ogbunike ọ bụ na this AC Ogbunike nwụrụ ụmụ Japan bụ ụmụ ya Japan bụ ụmụ ụmụ AC Ogbunike nke anwụgo n'anwụ maka fabụrụ eze ife m na-akpọ ụdị ndị a na-esi ka ụnụ ghọta ebe m na-aga. Japan bụ AC Ogbunike ọ bụrụ na ụka nwụgwuru ụmụ bugona na ọ mụsịrị ụmụ gbakwanụ fanya ewepụrụ aka enwe n'ofe bifo ọ ga-aka mmadụ. Ife agba ozi ka m na-ezitere ụnụ ndị Ogbunike maka agha abịa ife a ga-eme ụnụ ndị Ogbunike ụnụ ka anyị ebidogodo maka ụnụ ji ife eji agba na ntị agba n'anya. Ife ụnụ na-akpọbata ndị Fulani wee na-enyefe anị na Anambra province Biafra land ụnụ ewee ebe ahụ arụ na ụnụ na-ere ana wee ego na-eti n'akpa ka mgbakọ ụnụ nke bụ eziokwu. Japan bụ esi Ogbunike nke anwụrụ anwụ maka ama na ụwụrụ nwa. Japan bụ esi ahụ ngwuo na were ana anyị wee na-enye ndị Fulani wee na-enye ma ndị dibịa fa wee na-agwọ ntụfu wee na-agwọ ọtụmọkpọ wee na-ekechisife ncha niile anya fa amarazi ife fa na-eme ebe a na-enye ha tọrọ na peni. Ndị Anambra kpacha n'anya Ogbunike a na-ezitere unu ozi mana ozi a na-ezite kịta gbaanụ mbọ hepụ ọnụ m tụsaa na ozi a tụjeni Amerịka ka ndị Amerịka bụ ndị Ogbunike mara na first and foremost na their house have been gone, their house is gone. Ndị Amerịka nọ Amerịka wee na-ata bọga a na-agbafa fabata ka edozie obodo fe wee nọ ebe a wee na-atụ sensị oke sensị na-egbu nwa nkịta. Ụmụnne m doonu gbanụ mfa gba ha na ọ bụrụ ụmụ ndị Ogbunike bi Amerịka gbanụ ha na ụlọ ha agago. Their house is gone. Their premises is gone. Their environment is gone. Their building is gone. Because first and foremost, we will give these Fulani people their house first. Otu ọbụla ha daa n'ife mana gba na-esi Ogbunike mana ama na owuru nwa bata na onwe ya ife afa na ụmụ nkata afa na-akpa ha papa ha maka na esi bụ nna fa nwụgo amarife ha ya eme ha bido ụtụtụ chụba ewu dị ojii maka chichi motofa ọ ya akalfa njọ. Ndị Ogbunike ka m na-agba ịfa maka oge ogbugbu a ya ebidogoro n'isi ụnụ a ya ebigodo gwusie ụnụ bifo ha na-aga mba ọzọ. Ndị Ogbunike hie n'isa hie ịsatọ abịa na-aghọlisi ụnụ wee na-enye ụnụ tọrọ na kọbọ. Ụnụ nwado oge ndị meyati enye ndị meyati ala 100 billion naira 100 billion ọhịa ha ji ego ahụ na-eme. Onye izizi ha bụ nsogbu obi ebe esi Ogbunike nke anwụgo na njebe ife na-arụpị na ebe ọ nọ n'ọkụ mmụọ na ọkụ wee na-agbụ ya ime wee na-agbụ ya n'isi maka ọfa bụ ndị na-emebisi obodo anyị. Efu ụnụ ncha niile ụnụ ya atabodo afụfụ and ọ bụ ụmụ ụnụ mụtara soro ụnụ wee na-eme ofe niile ma ụmụ ụnụ facha niile ya atabodo afụfụ ya. Ise ụmụ ụnụ ma ọ bụ na fa echenjiro if they never change and turn from their bad to good and support our people, to support the restoration of our people and stop selling our land to Fulani, to Janjaweed, to come to our land, to occupy our land, to invade our land. My people, if you people never repent, you will die in perish. And your people, your children of your children, upon your children, they must suffer it in Biafra land. He said, because we are here to protect our land. Our own is our own. This video we just finished watching, and as you are seeing those pictures, this is the fighters that are coming in Biafra land. Some of them are already in Ogbunike. Some of them are already now in Ogbunike. Or if was in Wetalono. Those are no fear. Maka ndị ya adịghị ekpe ka ha wee kwele. Maka ị na-agbafa na ụsụ nọ Ebonyi ya bata Anambra fa na-asị na-asị ọ bataga Anambra o mebegoro Ogbunike and onye ọbụla kwesịrị ịma that na Anambra is the first son of Biafra that we also have to protect. But ihe ndị Ogbunike na-eme na fa ebido elebego anyị mana ọ ya agazighị fa ise.
Yeah, that was a clear-cut message. That message is very, very effective and clear. It's very, very simple. Oh, Buroso Ogbunike, it is happening everywhere, but small monkey go market, you know, go come back, because that's exactly where we are heading to right now. we are not safe. They are in our land. We are not saying that there should be panic or anything of that sort. No. But the point is that now, as it has already started. Oh, why? Everybody is running helter-skelter. Nnamdi Kanu came out of prison. Atuli Angof Jechanga Pota. Create a fan about BSS. Nde chekwa anyi. Ndo kachamalu. Nde sina how we furefu. Biafra fraud. We are people that had jobless people. They went to court. Ebe court Abuja. Amara maybe in short, I don't know. Wherever they went to court is court. They prescribe all your children. How wicked can you be? How wicked can you be? I know here Fulani Hesmen left, right, and center. Boko Haram now ravage. Now ravaging. Ijenugwa also they create what they call Sharia. You can't even, according to them, you can't drink beer, you can't go, you can't do whatever. Nobody in our area, Umuro, all they did was go and connive, made a meeting to kill our son, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We saw what happened in Afari-Kuibeko. What is his crime? He took the war, not even the war, he took that wisdom to the World Igbo Congress in California just to go and tell them. We saw their reaction. And when you see the man, you see the flat. Now so became his in order. Because these are the kind of people we have. They think they are wise, but they are so stupid because they have no idea what is going on in the world. And when I see people like that, I feel so sad on the inside. Honestly, I normally try to calm myself down. Because you see, when you believe, when you put that is the God. Makaku. You don't know what to call them. But they think they are wise. Oh, how can everybody malife omela? Asina, go to London, go to anywhere you go, home is home. We are all here. And back home, you don't have anybody at home. You start thinking. Somebody sent me, one of my relatives in California, he sent me a list of all the donations. And they make us to see better Hama, innocent. This runs into millions of naira that they've contributed. And when they showed, he was trying to impress me that this about him going down for COVID-19 or whatever. See, my brother, go and tell those people that they are all very silly. How will they go away so because COVID-19 is not killing anybody more than what is coming? Only may pretend as if no. Are you a member of IPU or someone and say, okay, look at you. You are part of the problem. You are part of the problem. You know, that for them, that's what matters. You know, to go there for na big signboard donated by only daughter Iyke, and you think you are doing anybody a service. You are doing yourself the service. Because now to Tewezawan. We have a problem. We have a problem that is facing us. Like I said, I name a video now. Just listen to that video. Even if I name that video, and around because everybody is into. I am the one that started it. Maybe I made a letter to United Nations in my community. Then to United Nations. You can't come together and do something because that is the problem we have. And that problem is not going to leave us. Let's keep fooling ourselves. When this carnage is coming on our offense, Luchi River, Niger Bridge. Meanwhile, if you inside the house, it's like a king in our king. A prophet told the king he was going to die. The king is saying all the impossible. When the army, around. That morning, the day and today is this is there. One of the man with all the army, the tanker, and everything was outside. They are in your home already. In our offense. In our offense, you prescribe the children that could have helped you find these things out, because according to you, these people they are idle, they are jobless. Jobless man, you prescribe them. You think you can stay in that government house and feel that you're protected? Boy, you will see what will happen. And what they are even telling Hana Kukusida herself ultimatum like in Delta. They're giving them ultimatum, and they're saying they will fight their kingdom come, because now Nigeria belongs to them. Already, like Muhammad Agwagono. These are businessmen. Their business is to come and kill you and rape your women, rape your children, maim your families. That is their business. That's the kind of businessmen they are. And then you have ultimatum. These are things that could have been prevented. And then they call them war. I am too much. Why would he be a fully the kind who doesn't know anything? Who he's not known. His name is nowhere.
From the COVID-19 pandemic, Fulani residents in Oshimiri North local government area of Delta State are protesting an executive order from the local government chairman evicting them. The chairman of the council, Mr. Louis Ndukwe, had issued an order asking those residing in the forested area to vacate that place within 7 days or have their structures demolished. Mr. Ndukwe explains that the order is not targeted at victimizing anyone or tribe or person, but to rid the bushes of criminals who've always used the place to perpetrate heinous crimes.
The federal government, state government should come into our aid and allow us as legal occupants of the places we are living in Delta State. They should come to our aid and halt and stop this said local government chairman from passing this his so-called executive order. Whoever is living in any place is a lawful tenant, is a legal occupant of that place. We have the receipt they gave us for each year we pay tenancy.
The ultimatum is a 7-day ultimatum. That doesn't mean that where necessary some certain amendments or waivers will not be given or extension of time. But the important thing of note here, because we're going to come down very heavily on defaulters, we have agreed in tandem with the traditional rulers, we have agreed with stakeholders, we have communicated the police, we have communicated the DSS. What we are saying is that enough is enough. We don't want to accommodate anybody in our bushes anymore. It is not about me, it's about our people, and it is what we have decided, and that is how the way to go. If you want to live in Oshimiri North, for God's sake, my brother, what is too much about picking up a property in the town? Come and live with us. Our people also farm in the bushes, but we don't live in the bushes. So how come you're bothered about living in the bushes? That means there's something about you.
And in Borno State, Northeast Nigeria.
It's a very simple message. How do you ever go? They are not protesting their rights. And who is the federal government? How? You have to take it by force, my brothers. Nonsense. Go to court, deprescribe these boys, create a BSS, and I see create able-bodied men that will protect Biafra land, and you don't include IPOB. You are wasting your time. You have no choice at this time. You can go. I'm only giving you a piece of advice. That you bury your pride. Take that your pride and shuffle it. Because nobody's listening to you. He will get it off South Africa. He will get it off North America. You are wasting your time. There is nothing you can do. Absolutely nothing. You don't have the power to do anything. Your hands are broken. Obiano can build all the fence, trench, build wall, brick wall longer than the one Trump is trying to build. Surround it to the Anambra. It doesn't help you in any way. You are wasting your time. Is that the boundary of Biafra land? You think you can do it on your own? Everybody's doing it. What stops all of you, the so-called governors of the region, coming together and say, you know what? We know where our boundaries are. One boundary is enough. Anambra doesn't have to put their own boundary. Oshimili not to put their own boundary. And then Imo State to put their own boundary. Abia State. What is wrong with you people? Common sense, for God's sake. Unu kuchie boundary una kuchie and be very strong at it. Today as we speak, the last meeting in NAJ, because the man in South Africa was saying it, they wanted to have a meeting and then Ngodo had to walk away and they can't walk away. There's no point deceiving yourself. When I walk away from meeting, what have you done? You're exposing yourself. You can't do these things for God's sake. You cannot. Unangwere the power to do it. The power has gone to Nnamdi Kanu and there is nothing you can do about it. Obahulu, there's no. I know the Nnamdi himself wouldn't like what I'm saying, but let me tell you the honest truth. He has the ace. I read what somebody wrote, a former ambassador, I think 2-3 years ago. When he was asked about Nnamdi Kanu, he said, listen, I never knew who this guy was. But because people pressurized me, I went to Google. And as soon as I typed NN, his name came up. I read about him. I'm advising the government, because this is a former ambassador. He said, if I have somebody like this in my constituency, I will make him my ally. I won't pursue him, because he's somebody who can go out there and call for 1 million people and they're in the streets. What other power do you have? Are you feeling a money in your wallet? Come on, you've lost it. Me and you will not get the power to do that kind of thing. So if you see somebody who does it, bow. Bring your head down. Publicly, in fact, even if it's me, I will go public see because even now you are wasting your time. He has a solution. Each year I can go to that same court that prescribe these boys. Allow them, because it's in a chief form of security in Anambra State, in any way in Biafra land. You cannot do it effectively without IPOB. They'll be involved in it. There is no way you can do it. Unfortunately, each 100 people, believe me sincerely, put 1,000 security people with BSS not getting involved, you will not succeed now. You know that. All because now they already said that Nama way fulefu. So how can we go back again to Onya way fulefu and beg him to come and do something for us? Bible that the cornerstone, a rejected cornerstone, it became the pillar that held the whole building. And what if for melon? It will if in your kwara that is Burono Jumi. That's what I'm saying. Yeji makalago and I go and cut the poison, you go and swallow it. No. Because it will kill you. The essence of this whole thing that I'm talking about this morning is that we should wake up and start thinking properly. We are not thinking. Honestly speaking. And at all. If I name it, we're just deceiving ourselves. Especially around the Igbo speaking Biafrans, we are the biggest problem. We are the largest in number actually. And possibly the most successful financially. So what do we expect? For you to sit down there, fold your hand? You know, somebody yesterday was saying, and you talk about World Igbo Congress, that there's Urobo. Of course there are. We know. The charity begins at home. The largest number. Whoever can do anything, bow down. The only the only solution to this problem is IPOB, the indigenous people of Biafra. Any other hope. You can fool yourself and think you can do it on your own. You are wasting your time. You have no clout. You have no power. You have no followers. The people that are following you are people that you probably pay to do something. Nnamdi Kanu has a, what we call how can I describe it? A religious followership. Honestly, that's the way it is. That was something I told my brother when he was trying to make me get into IPOB. And I told him one thing. I said, you know what? This man, the way he is talking, might not be very palatable, but do you know something I'm afraid of? He's going to have what they call religious followership, because you can never tell anybody who is a Christian that believes in Jesus that Jesus is not God. You'll be battling a very wrong. You'll be failing. Gandhi, all of them. These are people that had followership. The people were just following them. Okay, we just wake up. I said Albert, all of us will go there. Albert doesn't dance. He doesn't do anything. Now I say in Africa and Nigeria street, the whole people, you following this man up and down for nothing. That's exactly Nnamdi Kanu. So if you jump, you're wasting your time. The man has been ordained to do this job and he's doing it very, very well. He's doing it very well and there's nothing anybody can do about it. Some will wake up, like I said, Biafra na achọ more, and it's true. On achọ more in the sense that now there are people who came into this thing because they think they were going to make something out of it. And when it didn't work out for them, they start thinking differently. Magnus Oraka, I didn't want to talk about him, but I'll have to. That man had called my program one time. There was a time, long time ago, he called me. And he was talking before God the man. I am not joking. My spirit never accepted him at all. I don't follow him. I don't listen to his programs unless I'm just scabbing around and I just get through. And I see it and I just listen as in these ones. These are people we know they will fall on the wayside. Today, what is going on? Follow Biafra. If I name with more, there's nothing you can do about it. No matter what is your battle. Mazi oneme onwere ụmụaka ejebe etiri ha nni tinye anụ ọ na-erigoro nni ọ na-erije nni hapụ anụ ahụ na ọ n'etiti ọ na-alacha ofe na-alacha kọsị akụkụ ya ọka na ọ n'etiti in the end oricha ọgwa mama na erichara na ọsịa ngwa were anụ. That's exactly what they mean. Nnamdi Kanu no n'etiti. Eventually you will take him whether you like it or you don't like it. There are no two ways about it. I was listening to Udo yesterday in one of his programs, and it's very interesting. I want you to listen to this with me.
There were Jews in Germany, German Jews. There were British Jews. There were Russian Jews. There were Polish Jews, Jews in Poland. There were Jews scattered. There were French Jews, Jews in France. There were Jews in America, American Jews. There were Jews everywhere. What would happen if everybody that was a Jew thought like Magnus Oraka? Oh, because it's like this, I will not go and live in America. You have to become flexible. When it's survivor, you must become flexible.
That's right.
You understand what I'm trying to say? When it's time for survivor, you must become flexible. There were Jews who went and lived in America and incorporated into the American society. There are Jews who went and lived in Germany and incorporated it and they speak German. There were Jews who went to Russia and incorporated into and they speak Russian. There were Jews who incorporated into France and they spoke French, but they were Jews. So what am I trying to say? The unflexible man will die according to Darwinian biology.
Yes.
Because in Darwinian biology, you must be flexible. The power of humans is flexibility. Case in point, what would happen? Because ancestorship, if you go into demographics of ancestorship, let me not call it the anthropology of ancestorship, the Ijaw may not have always been by the sea. The Ijaw people may not have always been by the sea. They migrated here. Go and read it. They are semi-Bantu. Everybody in the southeast, south region are semi-Bantu people. Mean we migrated down to this region. Okay? But when they saw the only thing they saw when they finally settled down was sea, ocean. They adapted and became fishermen and made their life from water and everything. Could they have said, okay, that's my original land. Since that is my original land, like a Magnus Oraka is whining like a little kid. Magnus Oraka is whining like a kid. By the way, it is not easy to manage people. You cannot. Magnus Oraka still thinks like the zoo. In the zoo, if you cannot make everybody to just follow you, you don't vex. If you can, you call people to kill people, arrest people, call DSS, call SSS. Everybody must just follow you. No, people have their own way of thinking. All you can do is show them the truth, then let them make their decisions. But you cannot be like Magnus Oraka, who they didn't agree to follow me. And then he throws, that thing where small picking, if they don't give away what you want, he go fall for ground doing leg like this. They cry, temper tantrum like a small child. What Magnus Oraka is throwing temper tantrums for all I care. Look, when you want to deal with people, it's very difficult. The hardest thing on earth, in case you don't know, is to deal with people, especially a large number of people. It is the hardest thing on earth, is to deal with people, especially a large number of people. You cannot throw temper tantrums. You have to be a statesman. What is a statesman? State your case, and then create policies or create systems that make your case to be seen.
That's right.
You don't throw temper tantrums like a little baby. They didn't follow me, and since they refuse to listen to me, I have no more part of this thing. And you cry, and they will go and bring pacifier and put in your mouth. They go and bring pacifier to put in your mouth, and they'll say, "Don't cry anymore. It's enough. It's enough. Don't be angry, eh? Don't be angry, eh?" No, you're dealing with people. They may not hear you now, but they may hear you later. Okay? State your case if your case is the truth, and repeat your case. Sometimes they say repetition is your best tool. Repeat it. After some time, people will say, "Now this guy don't talk this thing, talk this thing." It's just like me. When I started this Biafra thing, people said, "Oh, God punish you. Amadioha will kill you. Your brakes will fail." They said all kinds. I kept on it. You have to keep on your truth, because you know it's the truth. And you have to look at your intent. If your intent is just to be famous, then your own don't pass. Your own don't fail now. You want to be famous. Me, I'm not doing this thing to be famous. I don't need fame. I actually need cash. Lots of money. I love money, not fame. Fame is a different game. I love cash. But how can you get cash when you're in a place that is unstable? Now, people will say he's in America. Yes, I'm in America, but home is the best.
Yes.
Home is where you come from.
Absolutely.
And all the other people, Americans are staying in America, Russians are staying in Russia, Germans are staying in Germany. It's only we who are in Nigeria are scattered across the world like Jews. So home is the best. But here's my point. Magnus Oraka missed his way badly. You cannot force people, and that's an attribute of the zoo. You cannot force people. You cannot force people to accept your thing. And that is the attribute of the zoo. You must respect. If you don't have respect for people, it shows in your behavior. Give them your truth, then give them the freedom to choose or not to choose. You're not greater than God. Remember, God honors free moral will. God will give you Bible. It's up to you to choose. It's not by force. That is in fact the summary of Magnus Oraka. It's not by force. Give people your truth or whatever you think is your ideas. Give people whatever you feel. Okay? And then let them act. If they don't accept it, they don't accept it. Okay, what would Magnus Oraka do if he was like people in those days? What does Magnus Oraka know? That is why sometimes it's good for you to be a Christian.
All right, that's it. That's where I'm going to stop that, because I know what he has said. The message has been sent across. And Oraka, whoever you are, I know you listen to this program, so you know that you are behaving like when they talk about a child having a tantrum, shaking their leg. I have one in my house here. My grandson is very good at that. He will fall down. The only thing will make sure that he doesn't hurt himself. Okay, he will fall down and shake his leg and do all kinds of things, but eventually he will come off it. It's always very simple. We know how to pacify him and make him stop whatever he's doing. So the same thing with you, Magnus. Hold yourself together. The only thing that I didn't really want to talk about this issue was that when I saw that video that he was doing, the man has a glass of kai in his hand. So what do you expect? If the man can have that kind of thing in his hand, and I don't know what to add to it, honestly. He had alcohol in his hand, and then he's talking. Don't you see that he's under influence? It's just not normal. He couldn't say it without being influenced. But however, when sometimes, when people are drunk, what they kind of talk about are things that they couldn't say when they are sober. So they take advantage of the fact that they are drunk, and then they have the boldness to say what they want to say. All right, this is Radio Biafra USA 2. Whatever happens, like I said, my topic this morning I'm talking about seriously is about our people. They have a solution to this problem that is ravaging us, that they are coming to kill everybody. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the solution. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Yamawu, the solution. There is nothing anybody can do about it. call to this man and beg him. Like I said, Ufana Kochasi the Ano, not the Ufin on the titi. Because so Makala happens the Ano on the titi. Mama Chara Munyangwa Ulano pick up. Nabdekano is the Ano on Yawan there. There is nothing. Wherever you feel in your Okwala, because these people are coming. They are coming. You can build all the wall in the world you want. They are already inside. And the only way you can is buy no mafia and say buy mafia now. That's why they won't sue you, because that's where they live. They live inside the bush. So you see in a city, bacha moto, you bacha never tease ni mafia, they will deal with you. This is Radio Biafra USA 2. We are still here taking calls. All right, I will start taking my call when I get back from a short break. Let's see. I have there's a clip I'm looking for actually that I need to air now before I take my short break and then come back and continue. But until I see that clip and I get it played, I'll keep on doing the talking. Let's see. What am I going to do right now? Okay. I'm still looking for the clip. I'm running around looking for it. Well, as soon as I get it, I'll come back to you. This is Radio Biafra USA 2.
Biafra no gaga lota one day people keep here the when I come you think you want that guy come can also this guy put in it here you better today achito mmadụ achito nama mgbe ụfọdụ mmadụ ga-awụzi ya nama n'anya onye ekwu okwu asịsị weta eke egwu we can't continue like this. We have come to restore Biafra or die restoring Biafra agha Ethiopia Biafra Ethiopia Biafra na Biafra land. Agha. Anyị ga-ebuso agha. Anyị ga-ebuso agha n'elu ụwa. Ihe ndị anyị ma anyị obi ụtọ. Anyị ga-ebuso agha. Ajọ mmụọ nke bụkọtara nwa Naịjirịa anyị na-ebuso agha. Mkpamkpa British kpara iji megide ụmụ. Ihe ndị a so n'ihe na-eme anyị obi ọjọọ n'ụwa. Anyị ga-ebuso agha. Anyị ga-ebuso agha. 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 Agha ee. Agha. Agha ee. Adiobia abịa n'igwe agha. Adiobia abịa n'igwe agha. Ụmụ Chineke abịawa igwe agha.
Me controversial freedom fighter.
Alright, I'll take a short break. I'll be right back.
Preach freedom to the nation. Biafra revolution. Information to the nation. Biafra revolution. Emancipation to the nation. Biafra revolution. Preach freedom to the nation. Biafra revolution. Information to the nation. Biafra revolution. Emancipation to the nation.
As I man pray, as I man stay, as I man stand up in the middle of the night, praise Jah, take down Pama one, feel a rasta in the spirit of Biafra, chota butter in my water, feel a one, kill a boo, kaya man, Lord have mercy, I man, Yafino, Babylon, them are watching, I man, while I'm marching to the promised land, Babylon, them are falling, in the nation, I'm a watching,
Mercy, mercy, mercy for man, love freedom, freedom for all man, Lord have mercy, 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 mercy for all man, love freedom, freedom, freedom for all man. Biafra revolution, preach freedom to the nation. Biafra revolution, information to the nation. Biafra revolution, emancipation to the nation. Biafra revolution, preach freedom to the nation. Biafra revolution, information to the nation. From the nation. Revolution, emancipation to the nation.
all in the nation, they were searching for the freedom of the nation, information for education, aberration, and illusion, retribution to the nation, revolution, pronunciation, abbreviation, fabrication, making motion to the option, asking question, implication, coordination, collaboration, restitution should be equal for all mankind.
Mercy, mercy, mercy for man.
Announcement. The leader of indigenous people of Biafra, Mazi declares 3 days fasting and prayer for Ipob and Biafrans worldwide from Wednesday the 27th to Friday the 29th of May 2020. The duration of the fast is from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. daily. Praying with the Psalms of David, chapters 1 to 150. The theme: Arise, O Chukwu Okike Abiama, and have mercy upon Biafrans, for the time to favor and restore her. Yea, the set time is now. Psalm 102, verse 13. Day 1, 27th, chapter 1 to 50 of Psalm. A. Read Psalms chapters 1 to 10. Prayer points. 1. Pray for God's forgiveness and confess the sins of our ancestors, sins of new generation of Biafrans, like idolatry, ritualism, kidnapping, immorality, wickedness to our brethren, and so on. 2. Rededicating our lives to Chukwu Okike Abiama by acknowledging that He alone is the God we worship with our children forever. B. Read Psalms chapters 11 to 20. Prayer points. 1. Call upon God to hear our prayers and answer us according to His loving kindness. 2. Pray that God will increase our strength and grace individually and as a people. C. Read Psalms chapters 21 to 30. Prayer points. 1. Renounce and reject every god that we and our ancestors worshipped. 2. Pray that God will take over the land of Biafra as His dwelling place and cause His glory to manifest in our land. D. Read Psalms chapters 31 to 40. Prayer points. 1. Pray that God will remove His judgment from us, Biafrans, and take away untimely death from our land. 2. Pray that God will restore righteousness into our hearts and cause us to be mindful of His commandments. E. Read Psalms chapters 41 to 50. Pray and thank God for answering our prayers. Day 2, 28. Psalms chapters 51 to 100. A. Read Psalms chapters 51 to 60. Prayer points. Pray that God will stop the spread of coronavirus, heal the world, and restore normalcy to the world. 2. Pray that God will set up His angels round about the borders of Biafra nation and protect our land from invasion by our enemies. B. Read Psalms chapters 61 to 70. Prayer points. 1. Pray that God will roll out all His weapons of war against all enemies who are already in our land, like Fulanis, Amajiris, Boko Harams, Meete Allah, military and paramilitary. 2. Pray that God will restore all the riches He blessed us with and give us peace. C. Read Psalms chapters 71 to 80. Prayer points. 1. Pray that God will confound, put our enemies to shame, and execute judgment against Nigeria. 2. Pray that God will revive us and bring back joy to our land. D. Read Psalms chapters 81 to 90. Prayer points. 1. Pray for God's protection upon our leader Mazi, our deputy leader Mazi, members of the directorate, all principal officers. Also that God will give them wisdom, understanding and favor to pilot the affairs of IPOB. 2. Pray for all IPOB members worldwide that God will protect, bless, and energize us to remain resolute till Biafra is restored. E. Read Psalms chapters 91 to 100 and thank Chukwu Okike Abiama for answered prayers. Day 3, 29th. Psalms chapters 101 to 150. A. Read Psalms chapters 101 to 110. Prayer points. Pray that God will bring unity amongst all Biafrans, both upland and coastal regions, and increase our love for one another. 2. Pray that God will touch the hearts of all saboteurs to change and join the struggle, but punish those who harden their hearts. B. Read Psalms chapters 111 to 120. Prayer points. 1. Arise, O Chukwu Okike Abiama, and avenge the blood of all Biafran heroes and heroines who died from 1914 to date against Nigeria and her allied nations. 2. Pray and invoke the blood of all fallen heroes to stand before Chukwu Okike Abiama for remembrance. C. Read Psalms chapters 121 to 130. Prayer points. 1. Pray for God to comfort, console, and provide for those who lost their loved ones and send them help from His sanctuary. 2. Pray that God will deliver and set free all IPOB family members who are still incarcerated in various detention camps. Also that God will heal as many of them who are still with wounds. D. Read Psalms chapters 131 to 140. Prayer points. 1. O Chukwu Okike Abiama, our Father, restore our nation Biafra this year according to the multitude of your mercies and according to your promise to us. E. Read Psalms 141 to 150. Sing songs of praises to Chukwu Okike Abiama, thanking Him for deliverance from slavery and death forever, and for Biafra nation independence. Note that one is not limited to the prayer points listed above. They just serve as guide. Pray as the Spirit leads you. At midnight on 29th, there will be candlelight procession on behalf of our fallen heroes. Chukwokike Abiyama will surely answer our prayers, and all glory returns to him forever and ever. Ise.
All right, thank you. This is Radio Biafra USA 2. The line is open now. You can make your calls. Concentrate on the issue that is surrounding us. Don't get away from the point we're trying to make is that our people are now, shouting and talking, and everybody is opening up a video show program to talk about the issues. But the point is that Hala Abaya around. Nobody wants to hit the nail on the head. The solution to our immediate problem, in fact, I said something on Facebook, and I just published something, and I'm saying that they should beg Nnamdi Kanu and apologize to him before the carnage starts. And somebody's asking me, what carnage? It's okay, my brother, you will see it very soon, because it's going to begin to happen. And when it's going to affect everybody. Because what I saw in Lagos, the person that they was trying to kill is Adamu. He's not the Okereke Okerafo. He's not a Fosa. So there is no difference for them. They are Fulanis. They say they're coming to take back their land, which belongs to them, according to them, that Nigeria is their property, and they are coming to take their land no matter what we say. They are ready. The government cannot save you. The army cannot save you. This is the truth. That's what they are claiming. We have no objection to that. But what we are saying is this. They can come. But the point is that when you're coming, make sure you don't keep your own life at home. Because if you're going to fight a war and your life is you leave it in your house, then probably not get killed. But if you're going there with your own life in your hand, you might be the victim. That is the point. So let them keep running their mouth and keep saying whatever they want. I have a call coming in on principal officer's line. Okay, the line just dropped, unfortunately. We're still taking calls. The number is 646-920-4541 570-352-8442. I have a straight line call coming. Caller on straight line. Good morning. Good morning. You are the first caller today. Tell us your name and where you're calling from. Welcome to the program.
Oh yeah, Mama, I job radio.
Good morning. Welcome to the program. All hail Biafra. Yes. Yes. It's a bad what you yes.
I know better than I know.
I know.
Yes. Yes. And I send the video. You're not one man, and the mind send the incarnate decide that. We incarnate decide that. We incarnate decide that. Corner have an issue too.
I know. I know.
So you permit to no one in Nekulmon na Britain.
Yes.
Nekulmon na Germany. Nekulmon na America. Nekulmon na Australia. Nekulmon na China. All Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
Yes.
All na gari Nekula all permission ga here.
That's right.
Onye ọzọ nọ na South Africa na-ekwu na bụ Nnamdi Kanu ya amaghị onye bụ. Ịnọ na America na-ekwu anyị amaghị onye bụ. Onye ma bụ na-azị Nnamdi Kanu. Oge ọkwọ ọkwọsọ ka ọ gbara o. N'ọkwa ịnwa na ayọ biko maka ọ nọta ebe a ihe ukwu emen.
Yes.
Ọkwa chairman ka ọ bata kịta ọsọ esu.
I know.
Ọ ya na-eji eji. Ọkwọsọ ka ọ gbara. Nọ na ya hafụla. Because anyị nwere eji hafụ ebe a. Ka ọ na-ejere anyị na Germany na ebe niile. Japan anyị na-anụ olu ihe ọ na-eme na mmụọ. So oge elugo. Ọ dịka ndị na-alahụ na-arahụ. Mana ana m enye ndị na America warning na anya amama na-enye unu warning. Achị m ụmụaka na-esi my children bụ ishi. Unu megide ihe a Fulani bụ ofu nwa m. Ọsọ ka enwe Biafra echi. Unu shi America na ta m ga-egbu nwa gị. Mụ nwakwuru okwu dị ụta. Anaghị m akpụ mmiri nọ na-ekwu okwu. Unu megide unu eme unu na-apịtọ ihe a na-ayị unu biko na-apịtọ ihe. Ndị a nọkwa n'ime be anyị mana anyị ma na ha ga-egbu anyị ga-egbukwa ha. Mana egbu ofu nwa m. Unu jeje America nata. Gịbụ na-eme Congress ị na-echi igwe na America, ị na-echi igwe na Japan. Nke echiri gị igwe ahụ anyị wee chiri igwe. Unu bịagodo na-akpasu ndị mmadụ iwe. Eze ndị Igbo na Dubai, eze ndị Igbo ebe enye. Ama agwa m ụdị sistem be ya ahụ. Unu na-confuse ndị mmadụ. Na ndị isi young man na-ata awụ for years. Na-achọ ka ọchịkọta anyị ọnụ na na-emebiri anyị ya na-eme. Maazị Ohie Biafra.
Ohie Biafra. Daalụ.
Maazị Ohie Biafra.
Ohie Biafra. Ohie Biafra.
Maazị Ohie Biafra.
Ndewo.
Onye nwanyị gọzie.
Daalụ. All right, this is Radio Biafra. We're still taking calls. I have a call coming on Principal Officer's line. Let me see if I can take that. Caller on Principal Officer's line. Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Good morning, I'm Peters.
Welcome to the program.
There. My name is Chukwu Emmanuel. I am a native of Ishagu, Ebonyi State, Biafra land. This morning, I want to greet my leader, our leader, Mazi Kano. This man has done so much. But surprise, surprise, some slaves of Fulanis are running up and down just to disgrace themselves. However, this morning I want to talk about the Oraka something. I think all these people who are making noise, as you have said, that Noji Kai Naka. Just imagine such type of person. Those people who are every time they are smoking, they are drinking all sort of rubbish, just coming to disgrace himself. Ndị Igbo sị na ọwụ mmiri ọwụla nso were ka a na-achịpụrụ akwa n'ezi. Onwe mmiri nwere ike n'ezo ịgbachi nkịtị ya mee wa ya kwesịkwa anwụ etiwe akwa gbasara n'ezi ebe ọ dị. So ụmụ ihe ndị awụ ihe mmadụ ga-aga ilewe anya ndị nwụrụ anwụ na-aga ije. But ihere ga-emecha mee ihe n'ikpeazụ. The Bible said, you shall know the truth, and the truth will set you free. Only truth. Our leader has the truth, and they have been using it. And any human being must understand that our leader is sent by God. Unless you are not a human being, that is their business. I was even thinking to see anybody that will challenge that tape you play, I think either the day before yesterday, about the Fulani who said Nigeria is their father estate, that they have been prepared now to take it. That statement is very, very bogus. That anybody who heard it and is still thinking of Nigeria must be the useless man on earth. Before now, so-called senators and the House of Representatives, all of them everybody supposed to stop and ask questions before talking of one Nigeria. Because that man has made it very clear that Fulani are claiming Nigeria. And all the ethnic group in Nigeria must stand up and ask questions. And by doing so, everybody will stand and face Fulanis as one of the enemy of that user's place. By doing so, everybody will go his own way. For anybody to continue saying any other thing apart from that is a useless man. When I hear some statement of some our people, I felt tears because they are not such idiots are not human beings. Look at a country like Nigeria. The border of the south has closed for nearly 1 year, and nobody is talking about it. That border, so many people goods are trapped down. Fulanis are not traders. They are in the bush with their nama, and some of them in Abuja stealing and looting the money. They are not after of people who are trading like our people. And nobody is talking anything. The same thing. They invite criminals of Fulanese from all other Africa countries to come to Nigeria.
Yeah, let's go.
And nobody asks question. What type of useless country is this? People are looking like nothing is happening. And something has already destroyed. I wonder the type of people are living in that useless place they call Nigeria. However, let me stop so far. Thank you very much. I greet all of our people who are doing everything possible to come out every time to open this our platform so that people will understand at least what is happening.
Thank you
very much.
All right, this is Radio Biafra. I have another call coming in on WhatsApp line. Caller, on WhatsApp, good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Oh, good morning, Mazi. I'm coming from here.
Welcome to the program.
Thank you very much. Greetings, everybody, and all protocols duly observed. My name is Pastor Jack. I'm calling from Lagos. I just want to add a little to what we're discussing this morning. It's very, very important, and it is obvious to everyone that today is only IPOB we save our land. There is no dispute about that. We are not disputing that because that is just a fact. I also went through the wall of our leaders page and I saw one of our brother Keribo from Buguma, and he was talking directly to both Asari and Ankyo Briggs that they should stop this trick they are playing. That Ijo, Buguma, all of them are part of Biafra. There's nothing like Niger Delta. And the guy pointed out at many historical facts towards why they were Biafrans and not Niger Delta. That if their ancestors have been Biafran, if I first of all reiterated or explained the bite of Biafra that have existed before the amalgamation, he said if before when we were bite of Biafra, they were Biafran then. How come after the amalgamation of Southern and Northern Protectorate, they are no longer? He said they are no longer Biafra. He said they should stop that nonsense they are doing. That all of them are Biafran. You cannot teach them. They are reading. So he made it clear. He then means he said that God brought Nanekalu to come and teach them, come and take them through the historical fact that many of them don't know or have lost. And he's coming here, they are coming to cause confusion. He then goes further to say, our people, when you see the truth, you know it is truth.
Yep.
They know that what our leader is doing or saying is actually the fact. I was surprised during the broadcast when I opened encyclopedia, everything our leader was saying, I was typing. When I type, it could appear. I type, this thing appear. I was very, very surprised. I said, what are we saying? Efik, Ibibio, Anang Igbo, not even Anang Igbo. Even when I was Arigogo Ijo, Ijo Igbo, all these people share the same cultural heritage. All of them are Biafra. It is here in encyclopedia. Not that our leader said, not that I said, not that somebody somewhere is misleading people. The white people that balkanize our land have studied us before the balkanization. So the history is somewhere. Just because, as it's been said, black man do not open book to read. That is why they stop us from studying history so that we will not learn or know who we were before the amalgamation. So, but what are we really saying? Just like our brother just said, Udo, it's all about what we are doing. If what you are doing, you remain firm and continuous. Nobody, if you are doing the right thing, nobody cares to talk about you.
Yeah.
Continue to do it. You are not doing it because of what you want to get, because nobody is paying anybody. Most of us, if we can't watch the little we are putting in, it's not commensurate to any output, but we are not doing it for immediate output. But this is what we call long-time project. It's not going to benefit me per se, but it's going to benefit thousands and millions of people that will come around me. That is the essence of making sacrifice for so many people ahead of you that you are not yet to see. So if you're actually coming to join the struggle because you want people, you want fame, you want people to recognize you, you're just wasting it. You're just wasting your time.
Absolutely.
Just do the right thing. Our leader started. Our leader was, when he was broadcast, he said something. He said, when he started, people were not listening. I remember that guy. Is he okay? That was okay that I called. He said, what are you even saying? Biafra. And our leader calmed down after he finished talking. Our leader said, let me ask you a question. What is the meaning of Okeke? He says, not all about Okeke, but what I'm saying, yeah, he said, what I'm saying is if tomorrow, he will not come tomorrow now and begin to do as Iyke did. Anybody that need money, he will come and say, Biafra, 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 where you get money. But time proves people. Time proves people. With time, that thing our leader have been saying has come definitely to pass. I wonder where that guy is. I don't know. I know by now he will be a family member. But anywhere he is today, he will say, he will tell himself that no wonder the way this man spoke that day, he was convinced that this man is actually for real, not for petty business. Yes. Because if this man did not give up jail prison, he didn't give up for all many things that have happened to him. This man did not come for money. He will know how Biafrans behave. If he's for money, this man would have been at peace with the Nigerian government and they would have said to him he will go somewhere. Just like Iyke and some of them that are running haters. But what are we saying? Our land is under siege and we must come together. I don't care what you are doing. I don't care what you are saying. The only thing you can do to help to safeguard our land is to go and call that inquiry number released by our leader. When you call that inquiry number, any input you want to make, you go and make that input there. Because you know why? The people are already in our land. You saw what happened in Ngopala, which day, where the Navy came to Ngopala and killed those three people they killed, they came from one family.
I know, yeah, I saw it, yeah.
So we have this information. Our media are on ground. They came from one family and they took their dead body to Mogu. The commander himself took their dead body, paid the hospital that they should not release the dead body. And many people were carrying gun wounds that are still in the hospital. What will you attribute to that? That is not because their puppet, which is also Dimba, have been installed in rising. When they do the first one, they will do the another one to confuse all of you.
Wow.
People will continue to improve.
All right, yo.
What that Obuni came. Peter.
Yeah, your line is breaking. It's not. You're not coordinating.
Our land.
Yeah. I think your line is not. You're breaking. I can't understand what you're saying. You're not coming in straight anymore.
Can't you hear me again?
Yeah, okay, go ahead now. Now we can hear you, but you're breaking. We're hearing you, but you're breaking. You're not linking up. I don't know why it's from your phone because the Wi-Fi looks okay. There's nothing on the Wi-Fi that will make me think that there's something.
What I'm saying.
You have to repeat that call. I think there's something wrong.
See what is happening.
There's something wrong with your phone. I can't keep you online. You just try to call us again. All right, call out on WhatsApp. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Yeah, my beloved veteran, our own veteran, good afternoon from Warsaw, Poland. Mazi, every other protocol is duly altered. My tomb of Tony and all his lieutenants and every hardcore Biafra in Biafra land and worldwide in the need for. Yeah, I remember what I miscanto, carefully no say from Warsaw, Poland, and I hear from Omaka still remains in another province of Biafra land. Mazi, about that clip you played, Mazi, did you remember about 6-7 months ago? When these Fulanis were demanding a place of worship and a cemetery or Benigran in Anambra, when we were calling and telling the world that this sort they are bringing to our land, they want to go and urinate in Dim Ojuku's grave. But upon that, you see what is happening in Obunike? Everybody has seen it now. This is the result because they know that Anambra is the first son of Biafra land. And they want to make sure that they divide that land. And when they divide that land, they divide Dimojugu. But we cannot allow that to happen. That's why we are calling our people to wake up. And the one that the pastor just rightly said, now it happened yesterday, even at Ngobala. These are the work with impunity, man, with impunity. And you said we have a stooge there. We have, anyway, whatever that is happening to all of us now is the so-called idiot that they have in Biafra land. They say they are our light, they are this, they are that. They are bringing all these things. Look at this early money too. As our market, Obonogo or what, that market is on fire. That market has been on fire since morning. And when we tell our people, Mazi, I want to remind us something here. Did you remember before? Is our African brothers, Biafran musicians that liberated South Africa. But the like of flavors now, P Square, all these our artists. This is the time they will come up. You were a singer. Music goes a long way. All this will be Michael. I saw this morning. He's declaring Biafra. And let all of them come and declare Biafra. If you are Biafran artists, come out and pronounce it. It's open now. Nobody is hitting you. Nobody is killing you. Who gets all these our beloved brothers, all of them. If you're a singer, come and put the Biafra on the line now. Music goes a long way. Music speaks. We want every hardcore, every Biafran now. It's a right, it's not a privilege. Let us rescue our land now. This is why we are calling all of them. Everywhere, any road you can play, please come up. Whatever field you find yourself, do it now with every pride. And above all, go and have your Indian chest in your town. Local vigilantes is very important. With your local hunters, with your dog, register them. Go and comb the bush. Mazi, Makachineke, Bineni, Wabana, by any more here, comb boy. Ihe ọbụla anyị nwetara dị maazị ọkwa ịma na plus ka ọ bụ.
Yes.
Ihe niile ha na-ebukọ ịma ihe a na-achọ n'uke na ọ dịkwa n'uke ana. Ọ bụ na our people ga-ege ntị ya na-agwa ha with volunteers with the Hunters Association registered kwa kpọrọ nkịta banye ọhịa maazị ebenebe gbuo na ebenebe gbuo ebe a ka ndị abi. But I know people seem not to understand. Everybody is seeing what is happening in Biafra land and we are just pretending. There is no pretend about that now. And lastly, before I drop, like if you are from Imo State, please. I think you people are seeing it. I see what's happening in Gopala. It can low.
Yes.
It's getting to everywhere. When it's happening to I assemble everywhere is separate. But we will stop it. If you don't want to stop it, that is for you. But we must stop it. Please, if you are from Imo State, you call this our number. Let us put our hearts together. +48 739 672 638 +48 739 672 638. I kept touch my brother. We're getting there.
All right, I just received a clip. I think I need to read this before I continue taking the call. It's very interesting. My name, they says here, my name is Engineer Keribo Minakobiri Bribo. I am from Buguma in Tom George compound, but I grew up in Tumbia Kingdom. The essence of disclosing my identity is to prove to Mr. Asari Dokubo and of Buguma and Mrs. Aniko Briggs of Abonima that I also am a son of Ijo land. Once I was tender, but like this saying goes, the young shall grow. I must speak and defend my region in its true identity as given by the Ubu Tamuno in heaven, and not the ways of the British foreigners and invading Fulanese. My respected brother and sister of Ijon nation, it appears to me that you and others like you want to continue to keep us in the wheel of the strangers of our land that our ancestors knew nothing about. Mr. Asari Dokubo once postulated that Ijo are more Biafran than others in the Biafran enclave, and we believed him. Madam Aniko agreed with him because during the days of his agitation for the Biafran National Council, you never came up to repute him in that regard. You never agreed that Abonima, that is in Ijo, is more of Niger Delta than Biafra. But one thing led to another, and Mr. Asari is on his own out of the scene. Then Nnamdi Kanu came barely some days ago to enlighten humanity with many historical facts and figures why we are more Biafran than Niger Delta. Then you came up with your refutals and criticisms capable of causing confusion among the young generation of Ijo that Abonima is not Biafra. Madam, I, Engineer Keribo, totally disagree with you and insist that Ijo is Biafra and not Niger Delta. In like manner, Abonima is Biafra and not Niger Delta. Recall that the Bight of Biafra had been in existence all the way since 1525 to the middle of the 18th century, when Bonny emerged as the leading slave trading port in the Bight of Biafra, thus outpacing the earlier dominant slave port of Elem Calabari, also known as New Calabar. In 1881, Bakana was founded. 1882, Abonima was founded. 1884, Buguma was founded. And Tombia was founded in 1885 at its present settlement. The Okrikas were existing since 17th century. I mentioned but just few, and according to history, the King of Britain in 1875, even far into 1914, amalgamation of the North and the South, sent his representatives as a consul, and the kings and chiefs signed an agreement. We were then known as Biafra. So how come today that we don't bear our ancestral identity again, rather that which the British or which Britain foisted on us, having seen the potency of our unity with our Igbo brothers? They gave us that insulting name, Niger Delta. Not only that, they also taught the Fulani how to sustain the injury and evil divide and rule strategy. In May 27, 1965, Rivers State was created to cause division among us. They called us Port Harcourt, the name of the man who was a sexual pervert. As if it were not enough, they added Niger Delta garbage. What an insult to the memory of our great ancestors. I might be a small boy in your sight, but as long as breath runs in my nostrils, I will not allow myself to be leveled by the same foreigners that hated me. I am an Ijo, and I am a Biafran. That God, the Creator, that God created my ancestors to be which they pass on to me. I don't know when the conference took place, but it is a deliberate effort of Mr. Willink of Britain to divide and weaken the potency of our unity with our Igbo brothers, who share same cultural heritage with us. Madam Anikio, do you tie two pieces of wrapper or most important culture or traditional outlinks? If yes, so you are the Igbo and the rest of them in the Biafran enclave. So how come you are saying we are not one people? Fulani are occupying our territories in our fishing ports and riverine areas and in our mangrove swamps, with strategies to fulfill the ancient agenda of dipping the Quran in the Atlantic Ocean to facilitate the final conquest. And you don't say anything in that regard. Rather, you easily come on social media to refute and make nonsense of all the variable geographical and historical facts and figures that Mazi makes to share our oppression. Madam, your elders are doing this generation great disservice by obstructing historical evidence of who we are as a people. Madam Briggs, we are both from Ijo, despite that I am from Buguma. But if I come to your compound today in Abonima and say that you are no more Anikio bricks, but Aisha, how will you feel? Won't you do something to change the imposed name Aisha and revert to your proper identity? Well, despite whatever your reaction may be, as for me, I am a Biafran. Whether Tombia or Buguma, we are older than that garbage, Niger Delta, given to us by our enemies. Madam, in what has happened so far with the Ogoni clan up project, will you say that justice has been done to the memory of Major Adakaboro and the Ogoni 9? What about the undevelopment being witnessed even right in the heart of Abonima, while the Fulani are in far away north, sucking our oil to better their loots? Governor Nyesom Wike is today battling alone with the Fulani that are coming in their doves to take over our land. What have you said or done so far to show solidarity with him? I found nothing concrete in your efforts in that regard, not even on your Facebook wall, but you easily find it pleasurable to attack Nnamdi Kanu. Madam, with all due respect to your personality, it is too bad that you could allow this hypocrisy to continue to exist till this day. Madam, may I remind you that Mr. Frank Opigo, who was once a principal of Okrika Grammar School, is from Bayelsa State. Before the Ahira Declaration of Biafra, the Old Eastern Consultative Assembly members came together to meet over the name of the new republic would bear. Then Mr. Frank Opigo reminded General Ojukwu that we are all Biafrans, and that was how they adopted that name again. Now, if you accept Bayelsa, where Mr. Frank came from, as Ijo, then why is it Abonima of Rivers State, not Biafra? Meanwhile, Bayelsa was carved out from Rivers State just a few years ago. Madam, the ancestors of Bakana, Buguma, Abonima, once settled in one location in the 18th century, 17th to 18th century, before they separated from their present settlements. So, are you saying now that Mr. Asari Dokubo was wrong when he said Ijo is more Biafra than any other tribes? Moreover, madam, what is absolutely wrong if we fight together and Ijo becomes a confederated region in Biafra nation? Isn't that safer for our region than living with the oppressors in Nigeria? Tamuno bless Ijo. Tamuno bless Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Tamuno bless Biafra. This is written by Engineer Karibo Minakobiri, aka Dogorima Biafra. Aizon man. That's good. I love this. I love it. I love it very much. And this is a very good, interesting article that we need more people like this to talk, because these are the young shall grow. That's what I pick up in the whole thing. We the older people, we can't keep suppressing these children. We should allow them to grow so that they can allow their own children to grow. The truth is the thing that will save you. It doesn't matter how you feel. Put your emotions away. Just face the truth. Even if your enemy, like I said it before, if somebody out there speaks the truth, I don't care who he is, I will bring him into the program. I will talk about him. But that doesn't mean if you change tomorrow again, well, the only thing that when you speak to one thing today and say another thing tomorrow, you have to understand that the world has grown. The media is everywhere. People are listening to what you're saying today. So when you change tomorrow, nobody will take you seriously. Consistency is the key. Udo said something like that this morning. Tantrum. You cannot die because somebody doesn't follow your way. No, keep saying what you're saying. If you're telling the truth, you don't need to change. You don't need to harass anybody for not joining you. because the person will eventually find out the truth in the future, and then we'll say, oh, you said it. All right, caller, I have a call on straight line. Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Mazi, good afternoon from here.
Welcome to the program.
Thank you very much, my big brother. Mazi, my name is Melu. I'm calling from London here. Mazi, I appreciate you so much for your good job. May God guide and protect you and your family. And you do the same to our leader, his deputy, and every principal officer that is working assiduously to restore Biafra. Mazi, Mazi, am I coming out clear?
Yes, loud and clear. Go ahead, sir. Go ahead. Just make
Yes, Mazi, my question remains, go on. I still gonna be emphasizing in go. That's my own topic from now. I take my time yesterday to watch our brother Samuel Eba. The history about Gowan and the genocide and the so-called white folks that come to lie against our people, that came to say that it wasn't genocide, and then Gowan himself confessed with his own two mouths that it was genocide. But it wasn't, the way he put in his, just like they say it's an illiterate, I can see it there, which managed to, I don't know how he managed to join the army and think that he have arrived. But he never know that he never arrived. But I knew he's paying the price now. And then he tried to cover to deceive people, and then he wants to become a pastor. So God punish him and his generation. Mazi, I am bold to say it here. See, I have taken an oath. Anything I know that I'm not gonna participate in it, I won't join. But you see, Biafra restoration, I have never in my life seen something like this before in my life. The reason why I don't watch all these documents, I managed to watch Samuel Eba on yesterday. I managed to hold myself, watch my people being killed by Gowan. But it's a horrible thing to watch. I managed. I don't watch those pictures because I'm an temper person. I'm an annoying person. My family, people knows me, knows that. So when I managed to watch all this thing yesterday, and I asked myself one question. Gowan's name is in a list of those people that committed genocide. His name is there. But why is Gowan not being prosecuted? I keep asking. That is why I keep asking some people. Why is this man not? Why is he moving freely? But I swear with Chuko Keka Abiyama, I want to let IPOB know that Gowan, if Gowan manage to anywhere, we see Gowan here in London. It's that day the international community is going to know. They're going to answer us. Why is Gowan not being brought to answer the genocide is committed against our people? Gowan, his people is listening. If not, maybe his ally is listening. We will hold you. If I manage to see Gowan himself, I want to commit something that anywhere I sit, I'll be happy that I have do something for those innocent children and women and those our father and mother that Gowan kill. Anywhere, it's just matter of time. Anyway, anyway, apprehend Gowan, cut off his head. Let the international community tell us the reason why Gowan don't want to bring him to international criminal court. If IPOB all over the whole world, if you see Gowan, don't be shy about it. Hold Gowan responsible. Cut off his head anywhere you see him. Mazi, thank you for giving me this opportunity.
There, well, all right. This is Radio Biafra USA 2. We are still here taking calls. The number is 646-920-4541, 3570-352-8442, 929-406-9953. That's the line for the principal officers and the ladies. And then we are also on Skype. The Skype number is 845-283-9665. All right, I have a call coming in on straight line. Caller, good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Yeah, good morning here from state of Morovia, my brother.
Welcome to the program.
Yeah, my name is Chidebele Chukwudile. I have from Ugwanochi. Ugwanochi is on Obaru. Obaru is in Anambra, Biafra land. My brother, please, what we are discussing this morning, I believe that my leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu Hamadi Konwa Guruguru have already cleared us about all these issues. So let these people, these paid people by the Nigerian government, come here to distract us our leader have said it clear that if you are free to belong wherever you like, but nobody, we are not going to leave an acre of our land, a piece of land. You can never leave it for them. So if you want to belong to Fulanis, when we declare Biafra, we conduct referendum inside Biafra land for you to choose where I want to be. I never see anything wrong with for them. Anybody, we are not forcing anybody to belong in that holy land called Biafra. So let these people not come here to distract us. That is my opinion. And the next thing I want to beg you, praise my brother. Hello?
Yes, guys, go ahead. Just round it up.
Praise my brother. One thing I want to beg you is this my community called Ugwanocha. And my leader is giving a history of other community. Never give a history of this my community. Why I say this is just because since I was born, I never seen electricity in that community. In Nobaru, these people contributed almost 90% of votes. Every year they are voting in that Anambra state. But there is no load. As I'm talking to you now, no load lead to that community. No electricity. And people say that, my brother, let me know, say this on air, but please, my leader, come on air, tell us what are these communities are their costs that make all these things happening there, because we are, my brother, I'm not happy. And it's still yet, I know that all of us are there, many of us are supporting, but people from this community never come on air, and they at least show appreciation on this guy. All of us are supporting him, yes. But my brother, this call, at least, it gives me joy. I call at times, I don't have anything to say, but just to greet my leader and to greet the radio presenters is my priority. And I believe that everybody is supposed to do show, to give honor to who honor is due. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have done a lot of job, which everybody needs to appreciate him. Well, he must appreciate him. So, my brother, please, this is my opinion this afternoon or morning.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, and keep it on.
Thank you, sir. All right, this is Radio Biafra USA 2. My number here is 646-920-4541-570 352-8442 +1 929-406-9953. We're also on Skype. The Skype number is 845-283-9665. I have a clip here that up to air up. I think this is from Philip Efion's son. Was giving us a narrative of things speaking in London. So let's listen to him.
But thank you for making that point. I think we need to understand that fragmentation is one of the key ways by which you keep people down. It has the propaganda against us before, during, and after the war is that this is an Igbo thing, whatever that means. This is definitely the prime victims, the prime target of the war, as well as the killings before the war, were the Igbo people. But you had many, many, many others who were a significant part of this narrative. And we must try to restore that connection that we had if we were to move forward. The creation of states before the war was not done out of love for us. It was done to divide us. And it has been successful to a large extent. But we can't continue to allow ourselves to be victims of that propaganda. Those of us who are familiar with a number of historical and cultural facts know that for centuries we lived in harmony in that part of Nigeria that we call the Eastern region or the Niger Delta. That's why you have Ipob society in various Igbo communities as well as in my community. Among the Ibibios, among the Efiks, the Ejagam people, the Anang people, the Oron people. That's not my phone, just so you know. Anyway, you also have the Ebe society. A lot of our languages define similarities. The Igbo people who say Obasi, we say Abasi. So we cannot allow ourselves to constantly be fragmented. My people have been told And they were told when we were given Southeastern state that we're giving you autonomy to protect you against those Igbo people. That's the purpose of the creation of states. Otherwise, what value has it added to our lives since we got those states? Nothing. I'm from a so-called oil-producing state, but there's nothing in my life that shows that I've benefited from a drop of that oil. So let's be very careful about allowing ourselves to buy into that propaganda and ultimately to continue to make enemies of ourselves, whereas we've worked together and lived together in harmony with very fluid boundaries for centuries. And on this note, I would like to refer respectfully to your presentation, Lord Lamunde, because you do make a number of important facts about historical figures coming out of Igbo land, but perhaps we can talk a little bit more about the fact that they were significant by way of their connection with many other communities outside of Igbo land. In fact, that it was their greatness. The man who...
All right, I need to take a call right now. The caller coming on straight line. Caller, good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Good morning, Mr. Peter. This
Welcome.
is Daniel Chimipere from Bayelsa.
Welcome to the program, Daniel.
I just call in respect of the article you just read.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Yes. Yes.
I want you to send me or send my number to that particular man. I want to get in contact with that man. That is why I called.
All right, I will try to do that. I just read an article, but I don't know his contact. Okay, no problem, Daniel. We'll try to see if we can get him to get in touch with you. All right, I'll do my best.
Because this woman you call Lulu Bri.
Yes.
Are you with me? She was one time the Republican spokesperson.
Yes.
So these people are using the blood of the job people to enrich themselves. Do you know that, Mr. Peter, there was one former central chairman. I just went to his house. Let me say one of his house. Mr. Peter, you will not believe that this man is living in heaven on earth. Whereas the job people he claims he is fighting for, they are lavishing in absolute poverty. Within that his area, he square out an heaven for himself. The people he claimed he is fighting for were living in abject poverty within his domain. And as I speak to you now, this fool of Ude Eradiri, from the information I gather, is now an House of Rep member. They are useless House of Rep. This everlasting shame called Nigeria. These are the calibers of people that is dragging this Biafran backward, and they call themselves leaders. These are the group of the morons called Asari and this Lulu Bri. You see, Mr. Peter, that is why I cannot match with idiots of such caliber. I want to match with men of potency, competency, men of caliber, men of honor, dignity, and men of goodwill towards their people. That is why any day our leader declare Biafra, heaven be any witness. From that my Ogodobiri village, I will lead the 66th Brigade Battalion soldier of the Biafran forces to battle, and victory is ours. It's not a threat, it's a promise I am giving the state of Nigeria. Nigeria will pay daily for the death of my father. God bless our leader, His Excellency, Dr. Ebido Winam, the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the United States of Biafra. God bless the United States of Biafra, and God bless you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. All right, thanks for calling. Have another one calling. Caller on straight line. Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from. Yes. Good morning. Welcome to the program.
Hello.
Yes, I can hear you, sir.
Hello.
Can you hear me? Hello. You're online, aren't you? All right, you have to call us back. I don't know what happened. Your line is open, but you're not talking to me. All right, this is Radio Biafra USA 2. We're still taking. Okay, let me go back. I think it's back again online. Caller, good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from. Call on straight line. Can you hear me? All right, there's a Wi-Fi interruption there. You're not connecting from your end. Still trying to connect. All right, are you there? Can you hear me?
Mark Zaka.
Good morning. Welcome to the program.
Good morning, sir.
Welcome to the program. Yes, go ahead, sir.
Yeah. It's Grant Onyebuchi. I'm calling from Gambia.
Welcome to the program.
I'm from Aguleri. Aguleri is Amambala, Biafra land. Mazi, this thing they're talking about, Obunika, the thing is not only Obunika is happening.
Yes.
It happened in where the governor. It happened in the where governor come from last week, this past week.
Yes.
After I send the clip for you.
Okay.
One woman, we have Aguleri town and Aguleri outside. Mas, do you know what happened last week? This outside people, they went to this Fulani people. They went to that woman place. They beat the woman, beat them, and the kids. The woman husband is dead. After they carry one of the daughter, go. The daughter is 23 years old. They did not see the daughter. I don't think they see the daughter still now. The thing is not happening only on the Bunike. It's happening even in the place the governor, the foolish governor come from again. How? Okay, those people cannot protect themselves. What are people who did not have security to protect themselves again in the Biafra land? Where governor come from, like that thing is happening there. Douglas of Obunika is too small. What of? They will start from the governor place. If it starts, it will start from governor place. It will start from there. It will reach everybody. Whether you're president or governor or minister, it will reach everyone. If this rain starts, it's going to beat everyone. Everyone, it's going to beat everyone. It's what I'm assuring them. If this rain starts, the rain is going to start. The rain will beat everyone. Whether you're governor or minister, no way to run to now. No way to run to now. Everywhere is blocked down. Everywhere is shut down. Let the rain start. Nobody will escape. Nobody will escape what is coming to them. Nobody will escape. What is happening in our place, in our land, Biafra land? Sometimes I like to shed tears because since I was born, I never see where they're maltreating people like this. Even in our hometown again, nobody asks why this person died, why this person died, why this person died. Fulani people are slaughtering everybody like a cow. Governor will not say nothing. Governor will not say nothing. Is it where we will live with them? He said that he won't. Let them leave us, we go. It's time. Let them leave us, we go. We don't want to be again. Let them leave us, we go our way. Thank you so much.
All right, send me that clip that you're talking about, okay? I want that clip. Just send it to me anytime you can. All right? Thank you very much for calling Radio Biafra. It's unbelievable. Like I said before, they are about deceive around, Ask them the kind of a solution because you people don't have any solution. Building a fence wall, Niger Bridge, they're not going to protect it. Now, listen to our brother who just called now. Even though I don't have any evidence, but at least I believe everything he's saying. It's not happening in the Iyke. It's going to go around. Just the beginning on Africa. There are other ones that we are not even seeing. Now a woman, a widow, they went there, they beat her up and then took away her daughter. Nobody knows. Nobody has spoken about it. And this is happening in the state where at the home of the governor, the village where he comes from. If it can happen in his village and nobody say, they are covering all these things. Obahulu deceiving yourselves, my brothers. Tell yourself the truth. You cannot handle this thing. Call Nnamdi Kanu to help you out. Let me take a call. This call is coming from Principal Officer's line. Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from. Good morning from here.
Yeah, Mazi, good morning.
Welcome to the program.
Thank you. Your program is hot cake today.
Yeah.
is one of those things. We must continue. We must get to the promised land. But before I say anything, I would like to greet Iyke Kalowa that made everything possible today, that made sure that we're here, and that made sure that our Onyendu is here, and we continue to guide and protect.
Please protect. Just introduce yourself. Tell us who you are.
Oh, sorry. My name is Tochukwu Kwamusi, and I'm calling from Boston. May God continue to guide our deputy and the rest of IPOB members. All this I say in Jesus' name. I just want to go straight to actually have two things to talk about. One is the Lai Muhammad that said that our people are their people, the Fulani guys that is coming into our land is businessmen. It is funny, and I thank God for the social media of today, that everything sometimes is being done live. And nobody will say that the videos are altered or anything, because when you see those guys that is coming into our land and they keep asking them, what are you here for? They don't have anything to say. They didn't even say they came here for business. And these guys are able-bodied men that, you know, when you're looking at them, you know these guys are well-fed.
Yeah.
They are not almajiri in any manner. So when you're asking someone, if somebody is coming for business and you're asking him what he's coming to do, and he's not saying anything, he doesn't even have to, he's not even telling you that he's coming for business. Neither is he coming to tell you that he's coming to even see anybody. He's just telling you that he's going to so and so place. And we have lockdown in our land. Even in their land there is lockdown. And this useless man is saying that anybody can move around during lockdown period. How can you move around? Okay, during lockdown period, if you're moving around, how come our people are being killed during the lockdown period? And all this Almajiri that is coming to our land is not even Almajiri. These foot soldiers that is coming to our land is not even being killed. But our own people will want to go and buy something and they will be killed. The women want to go and buy something, they will be flogged. So why are we deceiving ourselves like this? This stupid liar called Muhammad. Why are we deceiving ourselves? Okay. Secondly, like our leader said, Professor Jofa is doing what he needs to do, but he's not doing enough, because I watched his broadcast, and these same people that is causing problem in Massachusetts, those are the people they are calling their names. Because one is that sometimes they will come on the platform and they will say a lot of evil things about IPOB. So you are saying evil things about IPOB, and IPOB, you are expecting IPOB to defend you. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. So they have to stand up and recognize the fact that there is nowhere you can go, there is nothing you can see, rather than saying that Mazi should come and know what we're going to be doing. So Mazi, let me just drop it here, because either which way, go front, go back, is Biafra that we know. And moreover, Mazi is the one that everybody should rally around right now and know what to do. Not calling this person. Let them call Mazi and let us know what to do. Let us rally around one person, because people are dying every day. Everywhere is being taken over. So and they keep on saying one thing or the other. So Mazi, let me let you go there. May God continue to guide everybody.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
There we. All right, that's the point. They're asking they are stuck. All this in Hannah is just calling her name if I name it. But don't forget that now. The more you delay, people are dying. People are dying every day. People are getting killed left, right, and center. Delay is dangerous. Get together with Nnamdi Kanu, call him and ask him. Ask him what is the solution to this problem. You cannot do it alone. Now they're killing. Obunike is a target. Aguleri is another place. They are progressing. They are coming. There are no two ways about it. Now, meeting. Like I said yesterday, somebody sent me a list of those who have made the contributions towards COVID-19 and all the millions Hannah consider. Meanwhile, our home is on fire. When are you? I just told him, I said, since you know the people that are collecting this money, are giving this money, please tell them to put this money together because they need protection for our people. We are not safe. There are no two ways about it. It has come to a point that no matter how much you try to think you can handle this issue, you can make all the calls you want, you can call it, all the people you want and gather them and think you're going to have a solution to this. No. These boys are about IPOB, these young people are the people that will protect your land. There is no point. You can't do anything about it. If you want able-bodied men that will do this job for you, this job of protection, you can't do it even without the IPOB because they are almost like 90%. So how do you think you're going to do it? You think you're going to call people tomorrow to come out and all of them will hit the street? They don't trust you. They don't trust you. They don't even know who you are. For them, you are a suspect. No matter what you do, you cannot bring them out of their homes because they don't trust you. The person they trust is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And for you, I gave you a probe. I told you a story this morning. So Nnamdi Kanu is the ano. Oh no, there. Now, when you're around, keep going round and round and round, you end up with him. And the sooner you do that, the better for each and every one of us. The better for our land. We are not safe. Okowa, I remember when they first went and killed the one of the their leader, Igwe, I think somewhere in Delta, in so-called Niger Delta. When they killed the traditional ruler, took him in the bush and killed him. That was when you could have, I said it on this program, Okowa, release these boys, just allow IPOB to operate in your region because that's the only way it can be safe. These boys are doing this job. Nnamdi Kanu came out and created a BSS. Oh no, we went to court to prescribe them. Today you are seeing exactly what he saw when they were a gift of seeing these things in future. Let us not say the days are gone. If Nnamdi Kanu is the one that will bring us peace, why don't we rally around him and let him tell us what he thinks we should do? Caller on WhatsApp. Let me take this call. Caller on WhatsApp. Tell us your name and where you're calling from. Good morning from here.
Good morning, Peter. My name is Kinsulo Zuribo. I'm calling you from Morocco. I thank my leader. I thank every principal officer. Mazi, what I want to tell our Biafrans, let them be alert. Repented Boko Haram fighters that they are bringing back to the society. Boko Haram is ideology, terrorism. There are 5 countries mixed up. Anyone from Nigeria will go to Mali to fight. The ones from Mali will come to Nigeria. So if they are telling you that you are bringing foreigners to put into our society, anyone we catch from Isu to God who made me, we bury with feet and show you guys. I'm telling you honestly speaking, I'm not here to tell you what you are going to think that you are maybe playing. We know these people and how they operate. Nigeria as a whole, take your Fulani, take your Janjawi, Aramagari back from the Biafran land. Anyone we captured, honestly speaking, keep it that way. Video them, make sure that it's big grand, bring pig, and show them, and video it, show it to the world. Oh, hey, Biafra.
Oh, hey, Biafra. Thank you very much. All right, I have a call coming in on caller on WhatsApp. Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Mazi, good afternoon. My name is Kelechi. I'm calling from Lagos.
Welcome to the program.
Thank you, Mazi. Just to contribute a bit, I want to say something in what our brother from London said, Ugo. He said, anytime we see go on, we should attack him. I want to support him. Mazi, do you know that the reason why we are still in this mess that we are up to today is because those of our brothers where they live in diaspora, they are not doing anything. In fact, to be honest with you, because here in Nigeria, we don't even go close to the streets where these criminals live. We don't go close to them. But there in that, I was thinking a few weeks ago. I remember the day I met Onion Pius in one hotel when in one country within West Africa here. I begin to shout, assuming it's today, because that particular day I was working in that hotel when he came. That is how these people see until we begin to kill them. Until those of you in that, as we are talking now, tomorrow or next, we will see what you call him. We will still see any of them. Hello, Mazi, I don't know if I'm coming out.
You are coming out. Go ahead, sir. Just rush it.
Now, if we can meet them, because that day, if it is today, honestly, I will kill Iron Pius. No matter what it takes, I will kill him and go to prison. Some of you, those who are, they are talking about those who live in America. Our problem is not just those who live in America. What of those who live in London, in China, in India? Those places they are traveling to for treatment. Why? And some of them are entering train, seeing these people every day. And you leave them, they'll come to that place, still return here. And that is why they have audacity to commit all the atrocities they are committing. Assuming we have been able to be dealing with them the way they just greeted what Iyke commanded the other way, ordinary greeting. Assuming one of them has been dead, no, I think they would have taken their correction. Because here in the zoo, we don't have we don't even go close to the streets where they live. Here people like me would have give my life to kill one of them to make sure things change, but it is not done that way. The security they have here is even more than people living in the whole local government. They gather the security for themselves, and there in Europe they will come alone, and you will enter train with them. You see them in restaurants and other things, and you still allow them to go and come back here and commit more crime. And you will come and say, some will come and say, those of us who are here, we are not doing anything. This morning I called my elder brother in the village. I was asking him, how many young men is within our own village where I come from? I discovered that the every young man that can do something, they are not up to 6. And we are talking about vigilante in the village that hosts more than 500 people, but the every young man that can do something, they are not even up to 6 people. All of us are outside. I was shedding tears. I said, God, if these people should strike my village today, how many able men can defend that village? Nobody, because all of us are outside. And those of you who are in diaspora, we come across these people. You allow them to come there, get treatment, and come back here and continue to their evil. And you think that by us talking, when I finished listening to Ugochukwu, I was upset within me, because those our brothers who live in diaspora, they are part of the problem, because you see these criminals and you allow them to come back here and continue their crime. Mazi, God bless you.
God bless you, my brother. And there will. All right, I think, okay, let me take just one more call and then go. Caller on straight line, your last caller for today. Tell me your name and where you're calling from. All right, the line just dropped on its own, unfortunately. I can continue from there. All right, so what I need to tell you is the same thing that I've been saying since I started this program. All right, this person has come back. Let me just take him before I round up. Caller, good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Good afternoon, you're here. Good morning, my comrades.
Welcome to the program.
How are you, sir?
All right, you have just 2 minutes, sir. Go ahead. Just tell us your story.
Shalom and Elon. Go ahead, Biafra.
Go ahead,
Biafra. Province. And also, I serve the indigenous people of Ipob family. Hello?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, sir.
I serve the indigenous people of Biafra veteran family as the national MP. That's where I serve. And that's why I am. Now, honestly, the split you played, written by one of our brothers from the Okeka side, engineer somebody, in fact, they draw my attention very severely. I thank God for such people. Mostly, our dear leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the commander-in-chief of the whole Biafran armed forces all over the world. People supposed to have taken time to listen to our leader. Our leader is not an ordinary man. God sent him. And these people who are the faithful, the ocean armor, what is worrying them is their ego.
Yeah.
Some of them are under oath. Some of them are confused. Some of them do not know left and right or what to do. Most of them are focusing on money. And they forget to know that what our dear leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is fighting for is for the generation of the people living. He's not even fighting for Biafra alone. He's fighting for even the generation of Africa inclusively. Nigerian people, the zoo, the contraction. Most of them should know that this man is not an ordinary man. God sent him. And people who are fighting against him should understand that the Bible says, touch not my anointed and do my prophet no harm. They can't get him. More than 10 million people are looking for him to get him with the chance. More than 100 million are looking are searching for him with the arms and ammunition, but they cannot get it because the one who created heaven and earth and the sea and whatever that is under the sea sent him for this. We should be very, very happy that such a person in Nigeria is our own time. Now, I want to thank God for giving us such person in our midst. He who has ear to hear, let him hear. He who has no ear to hear, let him go perplexed. Our land is under siege, especially the land of Biafra. Our leader has spoken so much to get people convinced. He commands and gets people more than 50 million persons constant skill for him. So the people who are trying to sabotage, who are sabotaging, they are doing that for the detriment of their generation unborn. We only have one command and control led by Nnamdi Kanu, and the people bless him, bless all the leadership of Ipob and friends of Biafra, lovers of freedom, who are fighting for the survival of our nation, the beautiful nation, Biafra. We must fight for it. And I want to tell you that our veterans, the old soldiers, who stand now to understand or to see our younger ones coming up with facts and figures, they stand bold to say that they are Biafrans. We are happy. For me here, you are seeing me. I lost my hand, I lost my rib during the Biafra war, and I still stand strong.
Yes.
Okay, yes, this Biafra must come.
That's right.
Our Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have given us of the assurance because we now believe that God speaks to humanity through him. And whosoever does not believe must die. All hail Biafra.
All hail Biafra. Thank you very much indeed. Well, thank you so much. God bless you all. All right, that brings the end to today's program. I'm not taking any more calls anymore. I still want to leave you with these words. There is no need running around the bush, beating around the bush. No matter what you do, no matter what you think, Nnamdi Kanu is the key to what's the solution to our problem. He is the one that has found out this long time ago. That's what I'm saying. Of this, of that, of wanine, all that is bullshit. All that is garbage. Come together at this time. That even the people in the river state, our brothers in the riverine areas, who are canvassing aware, you can't even do it alone. Get Biafra first. If you decide that you don't want to be part of Biafra, at least you are free. You are like the bird. You can now fly to anywhere you want to fly to. But not before that. Anything you're talking now are deceiving, lying to yourself. It's not left alone to the World Igbo Congress, no. And my sister said yesterday, they have to be Robo Congress too. They have to be Ijaw Congress. They have to be Buguma. They have to be Gala, Idoma. Get together. There was something that T.Y. Danjuma wrote, and I don't have time anymore on this program today, but tomorrow I'm going to take care of it. We are saying, stop fooling yourself. You cannot do it. We have a leader. The one that calls himself, oh no, na South America or South Africa, wherever he's talking from. I'm looking at him, he's talking. He's calling all the Igbo leaders. He didn't mention Nnamdi Kanu. If not in ADC, if not in NATO, the ball has left you guys. Ohaneze Ndi Igbo is worthless. It makes any sense to anybody now. These young people that are growing up, they have a leader. And who is leading them? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Osogi. There's nothing you can do about it. Just like me, there's nothing I can do. I have to follow. So stop fooling yourself. Come together, beg this man. Yoni Abiko, give any direction. If you talk, don't come meeting because while you are making your nzuko, the Fulanis are in your land trying to kill you in any given opportunity. Stop what you are doing and be reasonable. Start thinking properly. From me to you is goodbye. Tomorrow is another day. I'll be with you. Glad to have been with you today, but God's willing, tomorrow we'll be together to discuss more about our issue. Thank you, and from here, bye-bye.
Old pirates, yes, they rob I. liberation triumphantly. Won't you help me sing another song of freedom?
On air, on digital satellite, 24 hours a day. This is the largest indigenous broadcaster, Radio Biafra, the first, the best, and the last.